Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here on Thursday the 11th of September. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. You know what, being a meteorologist is the best job in the world, but there are times when it is so frustrating, and this is one of those occasions. So, to calm us down, first off today, let's look at the satellite picture, because looking at satellite pictures always calms down, doesn't it? It always calms us down. It makes the world seem a better place. So this is from Sat24. It's the visible satellite image of conditions through today. Look, the unsettled weather you see here, look, across central parts of Europe during the course of today. Close to home, we've got this bank of cloud, this area of cloud. Let's get it on there for you. This area of cloud through here, look, that really didn't do much during the course of the day. It kind of burnt off a little bit. But most of the UK was in some good spells of sunshine, as was central and western parts of France. Although you can just see some thunderstorms here bubbling up this afternoon across the Pyrenees and some across the northern mountains of Spain as well. Incidentally, pretty big thunderstorms there, look, breaking out over Greece and down towards the southeastern Mediterranean. Okay, now that we're calm, let's just go through what the ensembles are trying to point at the moment. The real difficulty is trying to decide on what happens at the end of, or during the final third of September. You'll know it's been chopping and changing all the time, and yesterday looked like it was going to be more unsettled, and it seemed like a settled story. However, things changing again as of today. This is the ensemble, and it's the GFS ensemble, and notice here, look, the times up in the top right hand corner. Now they go forward in 12-hour steps. As I run the sequence, you see the high pressure there moving its way towards the east, heading into next week. So this is the 16th. So this is the early part of next week. Notice the trough out here. Look, you see the trough there in the 500 millibar heights. Low pressure out here towards the west. Now, as that sequence runs its way through, you notice the low becomes the main feature, centred close to the Bay of Biscay. Still got this trough look out the western part of the UK, and that will bring unsettled conditions over western areas. But you notice here that the compensatory ridge is pumping air northwards. He's building back again out here towards the east, and that really holds on through next week. Look, leaves the trough out towards the west, but still maintains the ridge off towards the east. So it's a question of, is it really going to get that unsettled? And I think we've got to say at the moment that probably not, until the jet tries to break back through, which may well not be till around the 20th or the 21st. But then you see later on in the sequence here that the ensemble does want to bring us back into a west to southwesterly flow, does want to bring in a more normal west to southwesterly across the Atlantic, although you do have to be wary of this because the ensemble does tend to want to go to that pattern. But pressure is still quite high across the southern parts of the UK, so it's indicating that, you know, although it might go more mixed, actually most of the rain is northern and western Scotland, and for most it's generally dry. And that's kind of where the CFS as well is taking us today. Let's just zoom in on that for you. This is the week 1 forecast, and you notice there, look, higher than normal heights to the north of the UK. There's the trough down towards the southeast. That's all accepted. Week 2, now it's building the ridge and the heights off towards the west. Got the trough out here, the heights off towards the east. Got the trough out towards the west there, look. And this again hints at more unsettled conditions across more western areas, but most of England and eastern Wales and Scotland tending to stay in the dry conditions. And week 2, looking like this from the CFS at the moment. Week 2, again, got those heights built in, look. The trough does try to get in and does hint at more unsettled weather this sort of period, the 21st to the 1st, but it would tend to be a west-east split. So the west would have the rain, the east basically stays in dry conditions. And from the 2nd to the 8th, the ridge is building back in, so higher than normal heights here. There's our trough out in the Atlantic, look, coming through Ireland, and that's producing showers and outbreaks of rain in the west of Ireland. But actually, for most of the UK, it's generally dry with sunny spells, and we're still on a southerly flow, so it stays warm. Now, I've just had a quick sneak preview of the Japanese output for weeks 3 and 4. and it looks remarkably similar. So although we might get a breakdown of sorts mid-month, it looks like it's trying to pull us back in again into high pressure during that early part of October. Now, I know that the forecast is chopping and changing almost with every broadcast, isn't it, at the moment? But I'm trying to keep you up to date with developments and what's going on. It's just very difficult to pin it down. In fact, I don't remember a time when making the long-range predictions was so tricky and we were seeing so many changes from day to day. Bring on the westerlies. All is forgiven. I know some of you will be screaming at that idea, but boy, it does not make life easier. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that for now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget, weatherweb.net is kept completely free of charge because you keep coming back, using the site, telling your friends about us, and it means we can put more adverts in front of you, which generates the revenue that keeps us free of charge. So thank you for doing that. So for now, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.